Hello, everyone, and welcome to my third ever live stream. In today's live stream, first off, let me say thank you to everyone who has subscribed over the years and has shared the videos on my channel and has left comments. So thank you guys for all the support over the years. It really means a lot, especially for a smaller channel like mine. You don't tend to get as many comments on a single video as the bigger channels, but it actually does make it a little easier to read every comment and to like the comment. You get, if I get like 2 or 3 comments in a video, it's easy to read every one of them, versus if I have a bigger channel and I have 500 comments in a video, it can take some time reading through each one of them. So, and I know the bigger channels can agree on that. So, but anyways, first off, I'd like to explain the schedule for today's live stream. As you saw in the thumbnail, we will be doing my first ever YouTube channel giveaway. So as you can see here, this is a $20 Amazon gift card. Of course, if you want to win it, you will have to stay till the end because I will be revealing the winner for that. And how I will be doing that, just so I'm not picking. I actually came up with this. I couldn't really think of another way. So I have a piece of paper here. It's actually pretty cool looking paper. So what I will be doing is I'll be writing the names of anyone who is watching this. So if you want to say something in the comments. Hello, Jade. Good to see you. Glad you could stop by. So if you want to, as I was mentioning, for those who are just coming on to the live stream, if you want to win this $20 Amazon gift card, you want to stay till the end. And how I will be doing that is I'll be writing everyone's name down on this piece of paper who is going to be joining. So feel free to say hello in the comments or something, just so I can see who all is here. I'll be writing your names down, and then I have this cool little dice here. I'm sure some of you have seen the unboxing videos of this. Sorry, I don't have the best lighting here. It's a little blurry. I'm using SteamYard, so this isn't going to be the clearest thing. So basically what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be writing numbers down by each person's name. Of course, this only goes up to 6, so I may have to roll twice. And whichever number is closer, that'll be the one who's going to win the gift card. So no one's going to have the same number, so it'll make it a little easier that way. But you will have to stay till the end because I will be revealing we will be doing all that at the end. And then next, I thought I would do an unboxing here. So this is Gandalf the Grey from McFarlane Toys. I've actually had this in storage for a while. I actually have a few items in storage that I haven't unboxed yet, but I thought we could go ahead and unbox this. And at the same time, feel free to ask me any questions, whether they're personal questions or questions about, well, I was going to say the lore, but I'm not as well versed in the lore as some of the other YouTubers are. But feel free to leave any of your questions in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them. And then after this unboxing, we will be playing Tales of the Shire. I will be playing it on my Nintendo Switch here. Now I don't really have the stuff to connect this to the TV and play it that way. That would take a bit more setup and getting used to. So first off, we are going to be unboxing this. As you can see, I have my Relics of Arda mug here. Get my little knife out. As you can see here, it says there were only 14,500 of these made. Hey, what's up, Voice of the Rings? I should say Zolan Iron Shield. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, do you have this one, Zolan? It's pretty cool. It's actually quite detailed for a figure this size. Though you can see the sword there is a little bent. It was only like $20 on Amazon. I actually don't know if they still have this on Amazon. Hey, what's up, SideQuester? Good to see you. Have you created... Let me try, let me see if I can show these comments. There we go. Have you created your own character in the Lord of the Rings universe? Are you talking about like kind of like a D&D character, or just kind of like an imaginary character? Because I have a Gandalf costume, so I don't know if that counts. Hello, Nathaniel. Good to see you. Sorry if I miss any comments. I am doing this on my phone, so the comment section is quite small. But I will do my best to read all the comments and answer any questions. So at the moment, for putting together a Lord of the Rings character, I haven't really done that yet, but as far as putting together costumes, I'm actually putting together a Frodo costume next. That one is surprisingly a little harder than I thought, because I can't seem to find his vest anywhere, or at least one that looks like it. But I was able to find one that looked a little close to it, and I bought it on Amazon, but it isn't going to be here for a couple weeks. So, oh yeah, you've seen my Gandalf costume. Yeah, so I actually met SideQuester in person at a Comic-Con. It wasn't the official Comic-Con. Haven't been to one of those yet. But I was dressed up as Gandalf. Let's see, what's the best way to open this here? Yeah, I'll be a pretty tall hobbit. I think last time I checked, I was like 5'8" or 5'9", and then with my boots and hat on, I go up to like 6 feet. I'm just gonna have to rip this out of here. There we go. Yeah, that was a pretty cool Comic-Con. There were a couple people dressed up, but sadly they canceled the cosplay contest. Am I getting this off correctly? I've never seen, look at the packaging around here. I've never seen someone do this before. I have to like cut the packaging out. I didn't realize how difficult this was going to be. Okay, I think I got it now. I actually have another Gandalf costume that I still haven't unboxed yet. I don't know if he separates from the base yet. Let me see. That is a good question, but I think I have to tear this plastic off to get him completely out. Anyway. Ugh. See, I picked this one to unbox because I thought it would be easier. It wouldn't take so long. Gandalf the White. Yeah, I actually shared a picture of me wearing my Gandalf the White costume. that was the most recent one that I actually put together. That was whenever I wore that for the first time when I went to go see the the Fellowship of the Ring. I dressed as Gandalf the Grey. The Two Towers movie, I dressed as Gandalf the White. Because he dies in the first one and then comes back as Gandalf the White. It was kind of cool though. If you can, either on my Discord or in my YouTube community tab, I made a post and sent a picture of me dressed as Gandalf the White with a few other people who were there who were also dressed as hobbits. One guy was dressed as Aragorn. So that was pretty cool. When I dressed as Gandalf the Grey the first time, there wasn't anyone dressed up, so I was alone. I was alone in the fight. All right, let's check this Gandalf out. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see those in the theaters. And they showed them in 4K. So that was really cool. Let me get the lighting on this better. There we go. That looks pretty good for a character this size. See, it says the Fellowship of the Ring there. But yeah, his sword is bent. And it's like this on all the figures. I tried to look for one that didn't have a bent sword, but yeah, for some reason it's bent there. They even made his cloak a little dirty there. It's not too bad though. I can display him like this and you can't see his sword. So, but it was only like $20, so it's not too bad for a statue. I mean, you can get a statue this size from Weta Workshop and you'd be paying like $200. But of course they use I think it's polystone for their statues. So it is more worth it, of course. Yeah, they let me take a pipe in the theaters. I mean, people don't really smoke pipes in public that much anymore. So of course I don't smoke a pipe myself. I just use it as a prop for my Gandalf costume. But yeah, they didn't have a problem with me bringing it in. I actually thought they wouldn't be able to let me, or they wouldn't let me bring in my staff. I was kind of surprised that they allowed me to bring that in because it's like the Gandalf the Grey staff. I think some of you have seen it. I know SideQuester, you saw my staff. It's like fully made of wood, so most movie theaters don't want you bringing something like that in the theater. So I also have, and I'd like to show it on the channel at some point soon. I have a foam Gandalf sword that I just bought to complete my Gandalf the Grey / Gandalf the White costume. I wasn't sure if they'd let me bring that in to the theater, but the guy dressed as Aragorn brought his sword, so I guess I could have brought mine. If any of you are wondering, this is actually water. I didn't have time to make coffee. Actually, I already had coffee this morning, so if I had some more coffee, I'd become a little too jittery. All right, let's check out what comes with the rest of this Gandalf the Grey. We get this little plaque here. And then we get this card. It's like a little collector card. Let me check through the comments real quick, just in case I missed anything. Thank you, Jade. Yeah, it was definitely worth it watching those in the theaters. Yeah, it's a pretty cool card. It's like celebrating 100 years for Warner Bros. All right, let's get this open here. Don't worry, we'll get to playing Tales of the Shire soon. Oh man, this is not gonna want to open either. Yeah, I wasn't sure at first if I was gonna be able to do the live stream today because I work outside, so it kept raining off and on. But thankfully, I get the rest of the day off, so I get to do the live stream on the day of the anniversary, so that's nice. Cool little card there. And then, what else do we have here? Okay, this is cool. I actually had no idea that they would include a map in this. That's really cool, actually. Except it's made of that, kind of poster material. So it could get kind of wrinkled a little easily, but I was actually not expecting this to come with a map. With most of my action figures or statues that I buy, I don't always watch reviews of them because I like to be able to, unbox them myself. There we go. That's pretty cool. It's a map of Middle-earth. That is pretty cool. It's funny, this is actually the same map. This is a carpet that not carpet, it's a blanket that I got a while back. Yeah, I'm not sure if this Gandalf the Grey statue is available anymore because I've had it for quite a while. Still in the box. But if any of you are wanting to get it, I'm sure you can look it up on Amazon and you should be able to find it there. So this goes right behind the Gandalf statue. Probably won't put it together right now, but that's sort of a backdrop there. The Balrog. And then you can just stick it in these plastic holders there to hold it in place. So yeah. Yeah, thank you, Zolan. Oh, and another thing, if any of you guys want to check it out, SideQuester actually has a YouTube channel. He unboxes and makes reviews of, does reviews of Lord of the Rings toys and figures. He was actually selling those at the Comic-Con that I met him at. So if you want to check out his channel and subscribe to it, I'd highly recommend it. All right, I got to get all these boxes out of the way here. Put my Gandalf the Grey off to the side here. All right, I'm going to pause the live stream and I'm going to get set up to play Tales of the Shire. So I will be right back. See you guys in a minute. And we are back in. Let me get this centered here. Need to figure out a way to get a little closer. I don't think this can zoom in. Just a second, let me see what I can do. All right, here we go. It's a little better. Looks like we have 11 people now in the live stream. Thank you guys for joining. I wish it was a little bit higher, a little bit closer here. Let me see if I can put some books under it. Just a second here. Yeah, that's perfect. There we go. Cool. There we go. I think we got it. All right. I'm all connected. Let's get started here. As you can see here, this is my first character, Tom Underhill. Is that too loud? Can y'all guys hear me? Let me know if that sounds too loud or if that is okay. Is it good or is it too loud? How about that? Does that sound better? I don't want the music to drown out my voice. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, so I'm going to start a new game here. Oh, you can't hear the music? How about that? All right, let's start a new game. Actually, the in-game music, whenever you're actually playing, it actually isn't that loud. I like the music, but what I've actually done before when playing is I've turned off the music and then gotten a Bluetooth speaker and set it up in front of my TV and actually played the official Lord of the Rings soundtrack, the Shire music. Actually works pretty well. And you can find longer tracks of that. All right, cool. Oh yeah, I also want to say thanks to Zolan Ironshield for being the moderator. Thank you, Zolan. Hello, elf friend. Good to see you. I'm actually playing this. I have my Nintendo Switch here. so it won't be the best quality. Here comes Gandalf. Good afternoon. All right. So instead of just making a random hobbit, I actually wanted to make the best I can. I'd like to make Bilbo here. So let's see what I can do. So this is going to be probably a younger Bilbo. What do you guys think? Should I do a younger Bilbo or an older Bilbo? Of course, I don't know if you can make old-looking characters in this. It's been a while since I played, actually. What do you guys think? Young Bilbo or old Bilbo? Thank you, D Pastor. Yes. Maybe I could just sound like Gollum the whole time. In middle age. Yeah, I thought about doing a Gollum character, but I don't think I can do that because Voice of the Rings did that for his first playthrough. All right, so I see one of you guys says younger, one of you guys says older. This is gonna be hard. Maybe I should have just flipped the coin. Seems to be not focusing well. I just turned a light on in here. I wonder if... Let's see here. Might need to have it farther away. There we go. That might be better, actually. All right, I think I just might have to pick it myself. Come on, guys, we need one more older or one more younger. See, D-Pastor said middle age, so that's kind of in between. I have one in between and then one older and one younger. So we need just one more vote. Oh, and for anyone who is just joining, I mentioned this when I first started the live stream. I will be doing a Amazon gift card giveaway, as you noticed from the thumbnail. And we will be playing a little game to see who win it. And the way to go about what I would do, I'm going to share the code with you, the gift card code. And the best way to do that is if you could join my Discord server. So that's the only way you can, that's the only other social media I have. Just join my Discord server, and then you can contact me. You can direct message me, and I will send you the code. Of course, you will have to verify that you're the same person on YouTube and Discord. All right, so looks like we have another younger, so I think I will go with young Bilbo instead. Let's see here. All right. The younger Bilbo, he's not as pudgy, so I think I'll do that. Let's see, what should I do here? That sounds funny. I think I'll just do default. And then his skin color. I think that's a good one. All right, let's pick some hair on his feet. He has quite a bit of hair in the Hobbit movies. I think that'll be good. This is gonna be hard. There's a lot of options here. Let's see here. Is that one too big? I know the proportions on hobbits, they're a little bigger, bigger noses. Even though they're smaller, bigger feet, bigger noses, bigger ears. I think this looks good. I think it starts off as a girl hobbit. So right now I'm trying to change it to a guy hobbit here. Let me just make sure that I already switched it over. Okay, so that's female, and that's the male hobbit. Let's see here. All right, next for his mouth. I think they don't have a lot of mouth options. I mean, they do, but it's hard to find a good one. I think that one looks best. Yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah, there isn't really a voice because none of the characters talk in this game. But yeah, whenever it yawned, it sounded more like a girl voice. All right, let's see here. Next is gonna do a. Oh, wait a minute. What's the best looking one here? Not a lot of eyelid options either. These are more like eyelids or eyelashes rather than eyeballs. All right, let's see here. Looks like that's the best option. And then he had blue eyes. I think that's good. All right, let's see here. Now to change his facial structure here, or his jawline. I know when he gets older, he has more of a much more square jawline. I might actually go with this one here. Or that one looks pretty good. Still need to change the hair. It's a little too long for a guy hobbit. Let's see, where was that other one? It's a little too chubby right there. Man, this is taking a while. Actually, that doesn't look. Too bad. I think I might go with this one here. Okay, next is his ears. I know he has big ears. Yeah, it took me forever to do this too. Yeah. I know a lot of people mentioned too, there's not a lot of good options to make it look like a boy hobbit. Like maybe it's just the look of the characters themselves. Let's see here. What's next? I know he has a lot of hair, so see that one or no. I think I might do that one. That's like the definitive hobbit hair right there. All right, what's next here? I think those eyebrows look pretty good. All right, thank you, Nathaniel Polly. Thank you for stopping by. No worries. But for anyone who has to leave the stream, make sure that you come back later. Because I have already written down several names. So make sure you come back later and watch the end of the stream. And just to double check to see if you have won anything. If no one claims the prize, then I will have to just pick a random person. So, or another person. I think his eyebrows look pretty good. Guess you can't change the height. I think that looks pretty good. I think all that's left is his apparel. Am I saying that correctly? Clothing. All right. Continue. All right, what's a good outfit for him? He doesn't have glasses and he doesn't wear a cape. Let's see here. I know he had suspenders, so we'll do that. I don't think. I guess there aren't any jackets yet. I guess I have to buy a jacket later. I think that doesn't look too bad. He wears a blue vest, I think, one of the days. What do you guys think? Should I do the blue shirt or the white shirt? I think I might go for the white shirt. Think I should do blue? Oh yes, I almost forgot. I need to change the color of his hair. Thanks for pointing that out. All right. I'll change that to white, and then let me do his hair here. I'm gonna have to go back here. Here we go. So his hair is That might be good. And they don't have a whole lot of color options for hair either. Like, I want one between this one and this one. But I think that might be the best. Maybe? All right, let's do this. Oh, now I gotta pick his name. I don't think they have Bilbo. Yeah, I think white might go a little bit better with him. Balbo. There we go. Let's see, what's a good name? Bingo? Carl? Sadly, I can't just change his name to Bilbo. Balbo. I guess I'll have to do Balbo. They just need to drop the A and add an I. All right. Wouldn't that be funny if I did Sackville? I'm gonna do that. Unless they have Baggins. They might have Baggins. I don't know. Yeah, Balbo. Balbo Baggins! I think I'll do Underhill. Oh, wait a minute. Can I actually... I didn't even see that before. I can actually do a custom name. At least the first name. The last name you can't do custom. How did I miss that? Here we go. There, now we have Bilbo. Balbo. Billboy. Yeah, I could have named him Billboy. So a cool thing with this game is you can actually change his name and his clothing whenever you want. Oh, I must have been... Sleeping, yes. A very hobbit thing to do, I'd say. It's a very comfy spot. I'm sure it is. I'm on my way to Bywater, I know. All the way from Pouncing Pony, and you've fallen asleep in Glade. How do you know I'm from Bree? I have a special interest in hobbits and their business. Time to get up. There's a lot for you to do. Right off there. One thing I do wish that they had more in the game is I wish they had like Gandalf parties, where you could invite Gandalf to set his fireworks off and like plan parties like that, but sadly you can't. I think that's a big missed opportunity. This will be a good place to start. Let's share our stories when I return, my friend. So he must come back later in the game, I guess. You're not staying? I have business elsewhere. But I'll come back, probably when you least expect me. Before I go, this is a map of Bywater. It was made by a very old friend of mine, from Hobbiton, in fact. So what do I do now? Oh, I expect you'll meet a hungry hobbit who will offer you some help. He'll show you what to do. But you haven't told me your name. My name? I am Gandalf. Gandalf means me. He's probably referring to Bilbo when he said who made the map that he gave me. All right, gotta talk to Orlo. So that's how you can take pictures. It's you, our new hobbit. I'm Orlo. Orlo Proudfoot. I'm Bilbo Underhill. Pleased to meet you, Bilbo. Let's go and see your new home. So, where have you come from? The Prancing Pony and Bree. Yep, I was born in the Prancing Pony. Never heard of it. How have you never heard of the Prancing Pony? Maybe he's never been outside of Bywater. There's something I'm supposed to tell you, but I missed second breakfast and now I'm too hungry to remember. And Gandalf told me I'd meet a hungry hobbit. Okay, so I'm supposed to... Let me open this up. So this shows me all the townsfolk here. That's another thing that I wish that they had was more townsfolk, you know? Oh, thank you. And throughout the game, you will unlock all of these people. All right, let's check out our hobbit hole. Here's the outside. It's cool because you can actually customize a lot of your house here. I have to inspect this area. I suppose I'll need to get it fixed up sometime. In the meantime, I should look for another entrance. All right, let's keep pressing that. So to skip, I think you press R2 or something like that. Let's check out my home. Welcome home, Hobbit. This was old Ruby's place. Lovely she was. I have a lot of happy memories. But it's your place now. Take a look around. I wonder if old Ruby probably passed away. They don't specifically say that she passed away, but I guess that's implied. I think it's funny when I walk around, there's like dust coming off of the bottom of my feet. I think that's a new update. It didn't do that before. All right, first off, let me check out my bedroom here. This is where you go to sleep. A bed. Maybe I should go to sleep. No, it's too early. I'll come back when it's later. And then here, you can edit your appearance. It's actually surprising that you can change your name and your appearance, so that's pretty nice. Another thing that I do wish that they had was a way you can actually sit down in your own chairs. Sadly, you can't sit down in your own chairs. Technically, when you start a meal, when you invite people over for a meal, you do sit down with them, but I can't just like walk up to a stool or a bench and just, you know, press a button to sit down. So I do wish that you could interact with a few more objects, but it's not a big deal. In this place, let's see what this is. A writing desk. It looks well used. One of these drawers is locked, and I can't see a key. Oh well. Once I meet more people, I could use this to invite people to invite people over for all sorts of meals. All right, so my first task is use the kitchen to cook rhubarb porridge for Orlo. All right, let's cook something here. I guess I use these things. I'm gonna do 2. Oh wait, what did I just do? It's been too long since I played this. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I think, oh, I need to go over here, that's right. Is that all I need? There we go. All right, let's cook. All right, so you can see down in the bottom right, it shows me there's a little spot right there. So you want to get your dish up a little bit into the right spot. So whether it's smooth, crunchy, tender, or crisp. So first I'm going to cut the rhubarb. So it needs to be more chunky. So I'm going to go to about there. Stick it in. Or I'm sorry. I think I just messed that up. It needs to be smooth. Let me do it smooth here. There we go. Got a little closer. Next, I need to add the oats. And then the milk. There we have it. Silky porridge with tangy rhubarb. All right. I'm sure he's hungry. This looks delicious. We usually send our invitations when we share a meal. We like to do things properly in Bywater. But you're new and I'm hungry. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I know. This is making me hungry too. All right, so we got to sit down to start the meal. Another thing I wish you could do, I wish you could, to do meals, you have to invite 2 people, except for this this one right here is the only time you only have to have 1 person. All right. There you go, sir. Eat hearty. Let's see if he likes it. He does like it. Nice. And also you can see that there, when you make meals for hobbits, or do certain things for them, then this little meter fills up. They basically become a better friend, I guess. All right, now what next? Talk to Orlo to receive a gift. Okay, I have to receive a gift from him. Yeah, when you make meals for hobbits and they like the meal, they usually give you a gift. Do you have something for me? Yes, I do. A rich rhubarb pie. Wait, did you just like give me another pie? I guess that's a pie. Nothing makes a hobbit happier than a good meal. Nothing makes anyone happier than a good meal. If you want to make a friend, cook them a meal. Yeah, that's how to make friends. You cook them a good meal. Big people sort out their differences with swords, bows, and arrows. We sort them out with a nice spot of lunch. Which reminds me, you've got some post. I had a message for you. I put it in your mailbox. So he had a message for me, but he put it in my mailbox instead of giving it to me directly. Maybe he stuck it in there because I wasn't here yet. All right, let's check my mailbox. I'd check the post every day if I were you. All right, let's check it. Okay, I got it. This is from Farmer Cotton. Come meet us at the Green Dragon. Make sure you write Green Dragon Orlo and not the Ivy Bush, or you'll get confused. Then write from Farmer Cotton. Stop writing everything I say, Orlo. So he had Orlo write the letter, but he was writing everything he was saying. That's funny. Here we have it, my hobbit hole. I like to go to the Green Dragon after I've delivered the post. Are you the postman, Orlo? Me? No. I just pick up messages and deliver them to everyone. That's basically a postman. Isn't that what a postman does? I don't know. I've never met one. That's funny. He doesn't realize he himself is a postman. I'd best be off. You might be thinking, how do I find my way around Bywater? See those birds up on that post? They seem to know where you want to go. Just follow them. Welcome to the neighborhood, Bilbo. Do you know what this is? It's another lovely day in the Shire. So I can open my map here. And the birds will, you can also zoom in. The birds will show you where to go. A warm welcome. So there we have it. One of the things I also wanted to do was kind of do like a review. I've already been kind of doing that. But I do like this game. It's pretty fun, but there are a lot of little things in it that I wish that they added. Just a lot of little things, like I wish you could go and talk to the random hobbits walking around. Like you can walk up to them and they'll say something, but I can't like directly talk to them. So that's one of the things I wish they had. I do really like the fishing though. I do not have a fishing pole yet, so I will not be able to show you guys that. Maybe in another video we'll do some fishing. So yeah, there we have it. Basically the first part of Tales of the Shire. I now have my lovely home. And there's the birds that I can follow around. They'll show me where to go. So yeah, the only nitpicks I have with the game are like being able to sit down in chairs, being able to talk to people. I wish it was a little bigger. It would be nice to like go on adventures or something, you know. I wish you could have parties during the night. You know, you can invite Gandalf and schedule parties like that. Because you know, in the books, everyone brings a gift. I wish you could like, you know, bring a gift to a party or something like that. Just little things like that. I wish I could run up to a pig and like ride it around. I think that would be funny. Another thing that's kind of funny is, so if you hold down the trigger button, he skips, but you don't go any faster, which is kind of funny. You think that would make you go faster, but it doesn't. Other than that, it's a pretty fun game. Yeah, hobbits don't really go on adventures. Yeah, it is true. They don't really go on adventures. I just wish it was a little bigger, you know. I wish you could go see Hobbiton. Yeah, hobbits are always too sleepy to go on adventures. It's almost midday. So yeah, I think we will go ahead and end it right here, at least, and playing this game. That was fun. Been going for over an hour now with the live stream. I'll just do a little bit of walking around here. This is the Ivy Bush Inn. Thank you to everyone who has stayed this long. I see we have 12 people watching right now. That's pretty cool. So this is basically like the town center or the village square. There's a pig. There's Farmer Cotton. Let's see, what place is this? Where's the, okay, the green dragon's over here. Let's see here. I also wish you could, I know hobbits don't usually do this, but it would also be fun to get into a boat and fish in a boat, you know. This is Lily Cotton. They're all going to argue now for a little bit. I don't know if I want to hear a bunch of hobbits arguing. Anyways, thank you everyone for stopping by the live stream. I'm going to turn off the camera real quick, and I will be right back with the final final thing in the live stream, which is the giveaway. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. And for anyone who has just joined the live stream, I will be doing an Amazon gift card giveaway. There is $20 on it. The way to go about doing that is we are going to play a little game here. I'm going to pick the person, and to accept your prize, you will need to join my Discord server, which I will leave a link to that in this video after I'm done. So you can click on that link, join the server, and then message me directly. Make sure that you verify that you're the same person as your YouTube channel, and I will send you the code for the Amazon gift card. So I will be right back. See you guys in a minute. Hello everyone, we are now back for the giveaway. The journey has come to an end with a gift. All right, so as you can see here, I have all the names listed. Let me get a quick drink of my water. All right, are you guys ready? I see that there are 11 people in the stream, but yet only 6 people have commented, which I guess that makes it a little easier since it's a 6-sided dice, but we could go more than that. You know, I could roll twice. So I'm just going to wait just a little bit longer. If you would like to win this Amazon gift card, you are going to need to accept it through Discord, through my Discord server, which I will leave a link to that in this video after the live stream. That's how you go about accepting the gift. To win it, I'm going to roll this 6-sided dice. As you can see, it's a Lord of the Rings themed dice. I have written down several names here, so if any of you would like to win it, just leave a comment so I know who you are in the comment section. Hello, Nathaniel. All right, now we come to it. I don't know if I can part with it. It's mine, my own, my precious. No, just kidding. All right, we're about to do this here. Again, if you want to win this gift card, leave a comment. So first off, let's go through and let me explain what person is here. I'm going to explain each person here. Thank you.
Thank you, precious. Who wants to win the gift card? It's to Amazon. Yes.
Of course, you're going to have an Amazon account to use it. All right, so I'm just going to go through and show you each person here. So SQ, that will be for side quester. And then JS, let's see, who did I do that? I think that was, double checking here. That was for Jade. And then, of course, Voice of the Rings. Now, I do want to let you know, some people in the comments here, I do know personally, but since they are on the stream, I'm writing their name down anyway. But this is going to be totally random, you know, since I'm rolling the dice here. So you have an equal chance of winning this. All right, so Voice of the Rings, number 3, Nathaniel Polly, number 4, and then FAX is for Flax Ada X. He left one comment, one of the first ones to comment. So if you are still here, I have added you to this. And then EF is for an elf friend or elf friend. If any of you guys would like to opt out of winning this gift card, just let me know. Again, I'm happy to give this to anyone, so just let me know. All right, I think I will go ahead and roll the dice. Roll the dice. Move the mice. Nobody gets hurt. All right, here we go. This is live on camera. I am now rolling to see who will win this gift card. Remember, you have to have a Discord account. It's really easy to make one. It doesn't cost any money to join a Discord server or to make to make your own Discord profile. So you will want to make one and then join my Discord server, and then I can send you the code. Unless I do know you personally, then I'll just, send you the code directly or just show it to you. So, for those who are on Discord, if you don't see anyone join, if you don't see the person who joined, that's just because I know them personally, or maybe not personally, but I know them on. They're either already on the Discord server, or I'm going to contact them a different way. So here we have it. Going to be rolling. I'll go ahead and count down to 10, or count from 10 to 0. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Look at that. We got a 2. Congratulations, Jade. I'll put one of her comments up here. Thank you for stopping by the stream. You have now won this Amazon gift card. I will send you the code for that. So thank you so much for watching. I'm not sure if you're still here watching the channel, but if you have a Discord account, be sure to check out my server, join it, and then I can send you the code through direct messaging. Oh, you're still here. Cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Now you got to figure out what you got to buy with this. So yeah, well, that was a lot of fun. That was definitely the funnest live stream that I've done, especially since, this is my first giveaway. It took a while for me to figure out what kind of game I would play. I wanted it to be fair, and I wanted it to be, I wanted to choose someone on the, in the stream instead of just a random person, from another comment from another video. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for joining, and I will see you guys in the next video. My next video, I'll be unboxing another Toy Biz figure, so you will get to see that soon, probably within the next week or two. So yeah, congrats again, Jade, and I will be sending you the gift card code. Yeah, also thank you, Garrett, for, or I should say, Zolan Iron Shield. Thank you so much for being the moderator on this channel. It's a big help. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I will see you in the next video.